So it is 6:30. My name is Jennifer. I'm very excited to be here with people in real life and like on the internet life, which is just as real. It's very cool. I'm working from this book, Skill in Action, and it's written by what I believe to be is a Baptiste yogi, because she mentions in the beginning of the book about going to or being part of the Africa Yoga Project. And I was like, yes, Africa Yoga Project, Baptiste Yoga. The very beginning of the book, she defines or refers to a quote where yoga is skill in action. Do every action to the best of your ability. And if that doesn't sound like make the higher call at each step, I don't know what does. Yeah, be up to something bigger than yourself and make the higher call at each step. So, skill in action is a way of life that illustrates what it means to live yoga for the transformation and liberation of all beings. It is analysis of yoga that accounts for institutional and cultural forms of oppression while holding liberation at the heart of the practice. It is about feeling the connection between all beings and taking steps to serve the collective good with a goal of justice for all. It asks yoga practitioners and social change agents to take the benefits and lessons that come from a contemplative practice and to use their power to influence the world. Boom. You've just been empowered to take your yoga off your mat and into your life. So with that, let's get started. Child's pose. Child's pose, bring your knees wide. Begin to integrate your shoulders onto your back body. Begin to come into you here on the mat. Yeah, get centered, get integrated, put some integrity into how you're holding your body. Breathing in, Ujjayi, breathing in and out your nose. And feel your finger pads, feel your forehead. Get into the tactile, the physicalness of child's pose. Beginning with this breath, this practice, right here, right now. And I ask you to be up to something bigger than yourself. Make the higher call at each step and look for areas in your practice where things come up, or you take yourself out, and notice if those are the same things that happen off your mat. Just notice. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hips up and back, hands wide, fingers spread wide. Yeah, gripping the mat like it's a huge pickle jar, peanut butter jar, something big that you want to get into. Grip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. Walk your feet to your hands, top of your mat. Ragdoll. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Yeah, gaze between your big toes, eyes open, drishti set. Vision on what you're up to. You're out here in this space. Breathing in and breathing out. And sway from side to side. Yes, shake your head. Let it be heavy. Come into the physicalness of the weight of your head on your neck. Yeah. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, extended mountain. Root through your feet. Reach through your fingers. Bring your hands to heart center and set your gaze at the top of your fingertips. Drishti right there, tops of your fingers. We'll begin with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Inhale, extended mountain, look up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Plant your hands on your mat and come to a high plank. Yeah, first high plank is an opportunity to make something happen in your body. Gaze at the top edge of your mat. Yeah, soften your elbows. Allow this pose to generate some heat, some tapas, some fiery discipline in your body. 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Lower halfway down 3. Upward facing dog. Untuck your toes. Press the tops of your feet down. Lift your thighs. Lift your knees. You press down so much through the top. Yes. Downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Good work. Breathe in. Breathe out. Root down through first finger and thumb knuckle. Yes. Breathe in. Push the top of the mat away from you. Good. Inhale here. Bend your knees. At the bottom of your exhale, jump feet to hands. Good. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Moving with your breath. Extended mountain. Look up, reach up, breathe in. Maybe see the wall behind you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your hands. Flow. High plank to low plank. Moving with your breath. Exhale all the way out. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Gaze between your toes. Come back to your breath. Rooting down first finger and thumb knuckle, really grounding down like earth through your hands, through your feet, a softness in your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. On your empty breath, the bottom out, jump feet to hands. Halfway lift, good, Rachel. Forward fold. Extended mountain, root and reach. Look up, look back. Exhale, bow right back down. Let your air go. Inhale, lengthen. Plant your hands, flow. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Press down, lift up. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. Look at your toes. Be out here in space. Rooting down through hands and feet. Hug skin to muscle to bone. Create that heat with your muscle energy. Your skill in action right here, linking breath to movement. Staying in the pose when you want to come out, right? That's the skill right there, skill in action. Inhale here, bend your knees, look at the top of your mat, go there, jump. Good, halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, root to rise, look up, reach up. Bow. Lengthen. Flow with your breath, high to low. Let your breath go all the way out as you go down to low plank, upward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. Look at your toes. Good. Soften your knees. Good, Annie. Take a breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump feet to hands. Halfway lift, forward fold. Big toes come to touch. Thunderbolt, chair pose. Sit low, reach high. Yeah, squeeze into center line, pull the pit of your belly in and up, and stack your shoulders over your hips. So press your back into the wall behind you. Create length in your spine. Lift through your chest. Rachel, so shoulders more towards the back wall. Yes, yes. Inhale here. Stay, exhale. Good, breathe in. Bow, yogis, fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Flow, high plank to low plank. Skill in action. All your air goes out. Yeah, upward facing dog, breathe it in. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. Right side warrior one, right foot to right thumb, back foot plants. Right foot to right thumb, back heel plants. Yeah, and stack your front knee over your front ankle. Yeah, deep pelvis low. Yeah, make something happen in your front thigh. Pelvis low, and then press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Yeah, deep into your thigh. Good. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Look up between your hands. Inhale and reach. Exhale, plant your hands and flow. High plank to low plank. Breaking down our first sun salutation B. Upward facing dog in. Downward facing dog, air out. Warrior one, left foot forward, left foot to left thumb, right heel plants, and pelvis low. Yeah, make something happen in your front thigh. Wake up your front thigh. Yeah, powerful warrior one, taking up space. It's good. Breathing in and out your nose, letting the heat rise, staying through the uncertainty. It's good. Skill in action. Inhale here, reach up, look up, breathe in. Plant your hands, flow. High plank to low plank. Good. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze at your toes. 3 breaths. Reset. Come back to home base, downward facing dog, and reset. Recommit to your gaze. Recommit to moving your gaze from a physical point to a physical point. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feet to hands. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Thunderbolt. Sit low, reach high. Bow. Good. Lengthen. Flow. High to low. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side. Step with your breath. Ground down through your right foot. Reach and breathe in. Hands to the earth. Flow. High plank, low plank. Keep moving your body, moving your breath. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Warrior one, left side. Left foot forward. Root. Reach. Vinyasa, hands to your mat, breath in and out your nose, upward facing dog, fill up, downward facing dog, exhale. Good, good work. Generating some heat, making a request, of your fiery discipline for it to be present. Yes. Lift your right leg strong and straight. Flex your foot, foot flexed. Pull your toes toward your knee, the other flex. Yes. From here, bend your knees, stack your hips. Bend your knees, stack your hips like a dog at a fire hydrant. Yeah, have fun with this. Pretend you're a dog at a fire hydrant, right? Kick your foot towards the lounge, towards the chair, towards the dresser. Kick. Flip your dog. Right foot comes down to the earth. Spin around on the tippy toes of your left toes. Yes, now lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Reach, look where your fingers are reaching, up and out, lift up and out, good, stay, breathe, one more. Side plank, right hand, center of your mat. Good work, right hand down, right foot down, side plank. Yeah. Press your right foot down, your right hand down, yes, lift your top leg. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, lift your leg higher. Yeah, maybe you take your big toe, extend your leg up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Good work. Good work. Left leg, lift it high. Flex your foot. Yes. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Flip your dog. Yeah, left foot comes down to the earth, peel open, press down through your heels. Good, Rachel. Lift your hips, reach your left fingers out, and look where your fingers are reaching. Eyes out. What are you reaching for? Reach for it with a mighty drishti, a soft breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Side plank, left side, left hand down, left foot down. Lift your top foot. Pull in. Press down, lift up, look up, send your gaze up. Yes, good. One more breath, good. Downward facing dog, good, Sophie. Let it go. Come back to down dog, home base. Eyes open, eyes at your toes. Yeah, breath in and out your nose. Once more, breathe in. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge as you breathe out. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Back heel stacked high over your tippy toes. Stack your heel up high over your tippy toes like a little Barbie foot at the back of your mat. Yes, good, good. And take a long stance. Take a long stance. So knee and hips in same line. So lower your pelvis, take up space, wiggle your front foot out more. Press, yes, good, Rachel. Heel right up over your tippy toes, good. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the right. Bring your left elbow to your right knee, touch, and then open your arms. Left fingers down, right fingers reach. Do I have that? Yeah, left fingers down, right fingers reach, good. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, warrior two. Back foot plants, gaze out over your front middle finger. Yeah, making shapes with your body. Making shapes with your body. Linking breath to movement. Challenging your physicalness. Yes. Yes. Gaze over your front middle finger. Shoulders away from your ears. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Look up. Look back. Reach. Reach. Extended side angle. Bring your forearm to your thigh, your right forearm to your thigh, or your fingers to the earth. And stack your right knee over your right ankle. Yes. Gaze up towards your top thumb. Maybe you take the half bind, maybe you take the full bind. What is here for you? Just be curious. Linking breath to movement. One more big breath in. Hands to the mat, flow, high plank to low plank. Yeah, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot forward, crescent lunge. New side, new experience. Stacking heel up and over toes. Take a longer stance. Yeah, take up so much space on your mat from front to back. Good. Stack shoulders up and over hips. Good. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist left. Now make the connection between your elbow and your knee, and then open your arms. Right fingers down, left fingers reach. Press up through your back hamstring. Press it up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Inhale, warrior two. So good, so strong. Everyone, gaze over your front middle finger. Good. Good. Stacking knee over ankle. Pressing knee towards the left side of your mat. Good. Flip your front palm. Reverse, up and back. Look up and back. Good, so good. Extended side angle. Extended side angle. Forearm to thigh, fingers to earth. Good, Sophie. Gaze up and out. Yeah, spinning your left lung under, your right lung back. Half bind, full bind, what's here for you? Half bind, yeah, softness. Yeah, put the softness and thumb to hip crease, good. One more breath here. Release your bind. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, hands to your mat and flow, moving with your breath. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathing in. Downward facing dog, let it go. Full breath in. Exhale, jump feet to hands. Go. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Good, Annie. Chair pose. Sit low, squeeze in. Bring your hands to heart center. Thunderbolt prayer, twist to the right. Twist to the right. Squeezing into center. Bring your elbow to your knee, touch. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Yeah, let your thighs get on fire. Let it happen. Sit into it. Spread your arms if that's here for you. Good. Forward fold, let it go. Good work, everyone. Split your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your two peace fingers, your index and middle finger, and bring your elbows wide. Yeah, bring your elbows out to the sides, elbows wide, drop your head. Bring your chest to your thighs. Good. Softness in your knees. Good. Come back to your breath. Release your big toes. Bring your big toes back to touch. Chair pose. Thunderbolt. Fiery. Fiery discipline, fiery energy. Good. Hands to heart center. Twist left. Twist left. Hips low. Split your hands, open your arms, right fingers down, left fingers reach. So good. Good, Kevin. Good, Brandon. One more breath right here. Good, Danielle. Forward fold, let it go. Split your feet hips width distance apart again and take palms to toes, forward fold. Hands all the way underneath your feet. So stand all the way on your hands and bend your knees a lot, as much as you need to make that connection. And drop your head. Good. Release and take crow pose or malasana yogi squat. Crow pose, your hands are wide underneath your shoulders. You bring your knees to the backs of your triceps. Shift your gaze forward, press your hips up. Maybe you lift one foot. Good. Squeeze your feet in towards center. Good. Press the mat away for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Annie, flow. High plank to low plank. Good. Rachel, Danielle, Kevin, Brandon, Sophie, vinyasa. Land in downward facing dog. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale it all away. Feet to hands, top of your mat. Good. Halfway lift. Good. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press down. Reach up. Hands to heart center. And set your gaze at one spot, dead ahead that's not moving. One spot. Eagle pose. Right leg up and over your left leg. Right arm up and under your left arm. So wrap your right thigh up and over your left thigh. Squeeze. Good. Lift your shoulders up, or your elbows up in line with your shoulders. And pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Yeah. Squeeze. Yeah, squeeze. Squeeze. Change sides. Left leg up and over, left arm up and under, squeezing your 2 legs into one. Set your drishti and hug into center line. Change sides. Second set, eagle. Right thigh up and over. New experience. And be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Good work. Second set. Land the pose, make the shape with your body, and be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, come to stand. Standing leg raise, right knee into your chest. Take a hold of your right shin or your right big toe. Your call. Standing leg raise, right knee into your chest. Take your shin or your big toe with your peace fingers, yogi's choice, and extend your right leg out to the right. Right leg out to the right, left arm to the left, and look and see your left thumb. Change your drishti to look at your left thumbnail. Good. Be here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center. Kick your right foot forward. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Reach up and kick out. Airplane pose. Arms back by your sides. Right leg back. Foot flexed. Press out through your back heel. Good. Good. Hands to heart center. Good. Half moon. Left hand touches down to the brick or with spider fingers or to your water bottle. Stack your shoulders. Yeah, stack your shoulders. Good, Annie. Good, Sophie. Send your gaze up towards your top hand. Wake up your extended foot. Good. For 3. 1, 2, 3. So good. Come to stand. Good work, Sophie. Good work, Annie. Come to stand. Standing leg raise, opposite side. Left knee into your chest. Take the grip and open up and out. Leg out, left leg out to the left. Right arm extended. See your right thumb. Yeah, let the wobble happen. Let it happen. Be in the experience of being on one leg. Good. Come back to center. Kick your left foot forward. Reach your fingers up. Good. Airplane pose. Left leg back. Arms back by your sides. Fingers alive. Feet alive. So good. So good. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Right hand down to the block. Fingertips to the earth, and create lightness in your bottom hand. Yeah, if you can, take your hand off the block, try. If you can, you must. Be here for 3, 2, 1. Come to stand. So good. Take a breath in. Let it go. Dancer pose, right foot, right hand. Reach your left arm high. Right hand comes out with your thumb up and grab the inside of your right foot. And kick. Kick your foot into your hand. Pull back on your foot with your hand. Take up space for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Change sides. Left foot to left hand and go. Kick. Kick your foot into your hand. Pull back on your foot with your hand for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to standing. Dancer second set. Right hand, right foot. But make sure that your thumb is pointing straight up. So Rachel, spin your arm around. Yes, yes. And Kevin and Brandon both grab the inside of your right foot with your thumb up. Thumb up. Like bring your thumb right back around and grab the inside of your foot. So your thumb is on your big toe on the inside. Yes, yes. Now kick for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Come to stand. So good. Change sides. So good. Yeah. Thumb points up on the inside of your left foot. Yeah, that creates an open shoulder when you kick and pull. It's an open shoulder grip. Good for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to stand. Let it go. So good. Tree pose. Bring your right foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. And press into center line. Press your leg into your foot and press your foot back into your leg. Set your drishti. And take your drishti up the wall, all the way up the wall, and see the ceiling up above you. Yeah, see the ceiling up above you. Lift your chest up to where your fingers are reaching. So good. Close your eyes. Good. Change sides. Tree pose, opposite side. Left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. And press into center line. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, lift up, send your gaze up. Reach. And close your eyes. Good. Come to stand. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Extended mountain. Reach and inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen. Breathe in. Vinyasa flow, let it go, high to low. Good, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Step your right foot forward for triangle. And I invite you to use a block on the outside of your right shin for your fingertips, for your right fingertips. And put softness in your knees. Softness in your knees, lift and spread your 10 toes. Good. Reaching through your energetic top fingers. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, come up to standing. Side facing wide angle forward fold. Right toes face the long edge of your mat. Hips hinge. And drop your head towards the earth. And soften your knees. And take your feet wider than you think you can, than you think you should, than you think you oughta. And drop in. And I can't see you, Jana or Kimberly, but I know you're doing good work. Put softness in your knees. Breathing in and breathing out. Skill in action. Breathing in and breathing out. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Come up to standing. Send your right toes towards the short edge of your mat. Bring your left foot halfway up your mat. Feet wide. Stance front to back short. Good. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Good, everyone. Hinge at your hips. Fold over your front thigh. Yeah, put softness in your knees. Ground down through your heels. Breathe in and breathe out. Twisting triangle, left finger stay on the earth or on a block. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Create length in your spine. Ground down through your back heel. Good. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fill up, reach. Plant your hands on your mat and flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift. Downward facing dog, gaze at your toes, let it go. Step your left foot forward for triangle, left side step. Left foot forward, use your block, use your tools, and come into the pose in your body. Land it. Experience it, yeah, stacking your shoulders, so good. Softness in your knees. Yeah, softness in your knees. Sophie and Annie, I see you, so good. Look up to your top hand. Spread your fingers like they're a fire. Yes, yes. So good. Come up to standing. Left toes face the long edge of your mat. Interlace your hands at the small of your back. Press your shoulders down your spine. Hinge at your hips and drop in. Yeah. Side facing wide angle forward fold with the bind. Softness in your knees. Softness in your elbows. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back, away from your ears. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come up to standing. Left toes face the short edge of your mat. Right foot comes halfway up, setting up for pyramid pose. Yeah, short stance, wide stance. Good. Reach your fingers. Hinge at your hips, fold over your front thigh. Yeah, send your gaze up towards your belly button. And drop in. Drop in and be here. Hearing your breath in and out. Twisting triangle, right fingers stay on the earth on the inside of your left ankle. Use the block. And reach Ground down through your right heel. Lengthening your spine. One more inhale. Exhale, plant your hands and flow high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Shift forward to high plank. 3 yogi push-ups, low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank. Hold for 3, 2, 1. So good. Release. Arms back by your sides. Preparing for locust pose. Arms back by your sides, palms face the earth. Good. Lift up. Breathe in. Lift. Your hands, your heart, your feet rise up for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Place one ear on the earth, whichever one didn't get some love the last time. Locust pose, second set. Rise up, lift, hands, heart, feet, fly high. Be here, moving with your breath for 5. 1, 2, 3. Flex your feet. 4, 5. Good work. Lower down. So different, right? Between pointed and flexed feet. So different. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Grab your feet. Grab your ankles. Good. And kick your feet into your hands. Pull back on your feet with your hands. You can do half floor bow. You can do 1 foot at a time. Rise up. Kick for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Sway your legs from side to side. Let it go. Yeah, let it go. Come back to your breath. And floor bow, second set, opposite side. Your choice. Rise up. Put skill into action. Deliberate breath, deliberate movement, intentionality for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Sway your legs from side to side. So good. So good. Extend your legs out long behind you. Press your toenails into the earth. Yeah, the tops of your feet, press them into the earth. Yes. Upward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Press down to lift up. Thighs are off the mat. Knees are off the mat. Shoulder blades pulled together. Arm bones back for 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Good work. Come down to your knees. Camel pose. Camel pose. Bring your hands to the small of your back. Stack your hips over your knees. Stack your hips up and over your knees. Bring your hands to the small of your back where your pockets would be if you had pockets. Maybe you have pockets. Press your hips forward, your chest up. Gaze up and gaze back. Maybe you reach back and touch one heel. Maybe you grab both heels. Lift your chest up and back for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come up out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Yeah, let it settle in. Take a breath in. Let it go. Camel second set. Toes can be tucked or untucked. If you tuck your toes, your heels are closer if you go to grab them. Yeah, lift your chest up. Send your gaze up and your gaze back. Yeah, and let this pose be however it is in your body right here. No right, no wrong, no judgment. Be in the experience. You are alive. You came to yoga. You made it this far. Be here, one breath at a time. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of camel slow. Sit back on your heels. Inhale. Exhale. Bridge pose. Come to be on your back with your knees bent, feet firmly into the mat. Step 1, can you touch your heels with your middle fingers? Set up the distance of your bridge. Now press down through your feet, lift your hips up, Press your shoulders down. Clasp your hands at the small of your back and press your fists down into the earth. Walk your shoulders underneath you. Yeah, press your fists down, hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down to the earth. Take a breath in. Let it go. And we have 6 more. Could be bridge. If wheel is in your practice, I invite you to take that on. Each one will be a 5 count. Rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 2 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Inhale. Exhale. Number 3 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Inhale. Exhale. Number 4 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one right here. Get it while it's hot for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down to the earth. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And feel your pulse. Feel your breath. Feel the heat that you created. You made this happen. Yoga doesn't happen to you, it happens because of you. Because of your attention. Happy baby. Bend your knees, grab the pinky toe edges of your feet. And kick your feet up towards the ceiling. Maybe you grab the backs of your thighs, rock from side to side. Yeah, pressing the back of your head down, your tailbone, press it down. Yeah, lift up the corners of your mouth, soften the corners of your eyes. Yeah. Release your feet straight up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers at the nape of your neck. Lift your chest up, your shoulders off the mat. Pulse towards your toes for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower your right leg down to a hover. Keep pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees into your chest. So good. Rock from side to side. Yogi bicycles, abdominal twists. Interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. Bring your right elbow to your left knee and kick your right leg out long. Yes, and then switch for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll front to back, up and down your spine. 2, 3, come into high boat, Navasana. Yeah, knees bent, toes can be on the ground, fingers reaching to the front wall or up to the ceiling. Yeah, good. Low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat. Last one, low boat and hold for 1, 2, 3, release. So good. Take a breath in, let it go. Make your way into half pigeon. You can take half pigeon, reclined half pigeon on your back, or if you want to take half pigeon on your front, you can come through downward facing dog. right knee to right wrist. For traditional half pigeon, take your right knee to your right wrist. Yep. And keep your back toe tucked. Keep your back leg alive and active, back toe tucked. Yeah, and fold over your front thigh. Bring your forehead down to your mat, to your stacked fists. Connect into the earth. Connect into the earth right here. And come back to your breath. Recommit to skill and action. Intentionality in your breath. Breathing with purpose. And breathing to connect. Breathing to be of contribution. First to yourself, and then with others. It's like when you're on the plane, they tell you to put your mask on first before you help others. This yoga practice starts with you, is because of you, is for you, so that you can be up to something bigger than yourself for others, because of others. Change sides. And once again, reconnect your forehead to something. Ground your thoughts through your third eye center. Yeah, let your thoughts come out through that physical connection. Be here breathing. Double pigeon. Bring your right leg out around in front and stack your shins. So stack your shins like fire logs at the top of your mat. Bring your right ankle to the outside of your left knee. Right ankle to the outside of your left knee, so your shins are stacked. Maybe you use a block. Use a block in between your knee and your ankles. If there's a lot of space, you have tight hips. Yeah, sit into this, feel it in your hip flexors. Breathing with intentionality. Switch sides. Bottom shin comes top shin. New experience, new feeling, flexing your feet a lot. Release, take frog pose. So bring your knees out wide on your mat. Bring your knees out wide on your mat, kind of like child's pose when we started, but the long way, the wide way on your mat. Yeah, wide way on your mat. Thighs out of your knees, yes, 90 degrees. Shins out of your knees, 90 degrees, and flex your feet. Flex your feet. Yeah, flex your feet. Good, and take your knees really wide. Yeah, your body's gonna resist this right away in your groins. Take your knees really wide and flex your feet. And be here. Be here. Bring your forehead to something. Fists, yeah, something. Notice where your body instinctively clenches. Put softness in. Think softness into where your body is clenching. With your breath, with your intention. Create softness in your frog. Good work. Slowly come out of frog. Bring your legs together back behind you. Bring your belly to the earth. Set up seated single leg extension. Bring your right leg out to the short edge of your mat and bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. So like tree legs, yes. And fold over your front thigh. And just be here, gazing towards your belly button, softening over your front thigh. Creating release. Creating release with your breath. Yeah, put softness in your toes, softness in your knees. Yeah, and release, softness is the skill in action. A supple, subtle breath. Good. And change sides. Now fold over your leg and just be here, noticing your breath, putting softness in everywhere you can put softness in, creating release. Seated forward fold. Extend both legs out long in front and fold over both of your legs. And just drop your head towards your knees and soften, 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 soften. Reverse tabletop. Plant your hands by your hips, bend your knees, press your feet into your mat, and lift your hips up. Send your head up and back for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your bottom down to the mat. Set up fish pose. Place your hands underneath your hips. Bring your forearms to the mat. Send your gaze up and your gaze back. Spread your 10 toes, lifting your chest, softening your throat for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up out of fish. Everyone take your block, place your block underneath your tailbone and take waterfall pose. So lift your hips up off the mat, place the block underneath your tailbone, legs up towards the sky. Simple inversion. Legs up towards the sky, flex your feet back towards your face. Yeah, and just be here. Yeah, be here. Creating rejuvenation with the simple inversion. Slowly bring your legs back down. Remove the block from underneath your tailbone. Full body stretch. Reach through your fingers, reach through your toes. Take up space longer through the left side, longer through the right side. Bring your right knee into your chest and give it a hug. Supine twist. Left hand takes right knee across your body. Right arm comes out like a wing and look at your right thumb. Soften. So good. Soften. And change sides. Supine twist, opposite side. And come back to center. Once again, bring the bottoms of your feet together. The soles of your feet touch. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Check in. Check in with your breath. And check in with the heat that you've created. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your feet out long on your mat. Yeah, find the corners of your mats with your heels. So feet wide. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms up. Receive your practice. Eyes heavy, eyes closed, jaw soft. Yeah, lick your lips, soften your jaw. Receive your practice. Shavasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Roll to your right hand side and pause. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. And check in. Notice how your body feels in this fetal position. Notice how your body feels after putting skill in action. Linking your breath with your movement. Press yourself up to an easy seated position at the top of your mat. Bringing your hands to heart center. And sit tall. Press your thumbs into your breastbone. Make the connection between your thumbs and your chest. And we'll seal this practice with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Bring your thumb tips to your forehead center. Touch in, connect between hands and mind. And together we bow and say namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming here to this space, for doing this work, for getting sweaty, for staying, powering through. Thank you so much. Give yourself a hand, everybody. Good work. Good work. Good work, good work, good work.